Energy Center, Dave Cobb and Friends Christmas Show. We got Dave Cobb, David Benoit, Sheila E, and Javier kicking it tonight. It's amazing. Great show, great performances, phenomenal band, and you have all access pass. Come check it out.
I'm gonna just say amazing.
On an amazing tour.
We had a chance to sit down with Carl Griffin, co-producer of the Jazz Roots series.
I started this 5 years ago in Miami, Florida. And my role is the educational part. I MC the shows with the kids. I also book all the acts for the Jazz Roots concert series. So I deal with the agents, the managers, the artists. I deal with the Performing Arts Center's education person.
Well, tonight we have Dave Cobb and friends, some of his musicians include Shelia, David Benoit, there's the Charles Brothers. It's a really, really great group of people. So they're going to open with the
It's a wonderful thing that we put together. But again, the most important aspect of it is the education aspect of it. Bringing these kids here to watch a sound check, to interact with the artists, it's an invaluable part of what we do.
Can you guys hear me? Welcome everybody. Thank you very much for coming. There's a whole lot of you. One guy's really dressed up. Thank you very much. Sorry. We're just going to do our sound check and pick up some questions and we'll visit with you in a little bit, okay?
And it gives them something to go home with and talk to their parents about. Because most of their parents have never been to a Performing Arts Center. So they, Dad, Mom, I went to this Performing Arts Center. I got on stage and played with the Dave Cobb. You know, that means a lot. That's those kind of life-altering things.
And there were some kids that came up to the piano after the presentation, and they wanted to play, they wanted to talk to me, and you know,
They eat it up.
They eat it up. When I can tell the ones that really, you know, there's some that are there just because they have to be, but there are others that really get how much this means.
And then we can pass that knowledge on. We weren't allowed to pass the knowledge on. And that's the bad thing. You know, that's what happened. That we weren't allowed to pass on the knowledge that we knew from the greats. I learned from Berry Gordy. Come on, I learned from, you know, Gamble and Huff. Those are the guys I learned from. David Benoit. Hello, David. What advice can you give us on becoming the best musician you can be? Joshua, where's Joshua? All right.
Hi Joshua. The best musician you can be? Well, other than practice all the time.
Practice.
Yeah, that's part of it. But also, good idea is to do as much listening as possible. Maybe go out to hear concerts, listen to what we used to call listen to records. Listen to your, download a lot of music on iTunes. Try to listen to all kinds of music too, all different kind of varieties. And then another component is to be a musician, be really prepared. Like this particular gig is very, very tough, and I'll tell you why, because it's so many styles. You have to know straight ahead jazz, especially for the bass player and drummer, rock and roll, country music, show music, Broadway show tunes, Christmas music, of course, and everything in between. There's a wide variety of music, and sometimes you have to be able to be a really good sight reader.
And how many piano players are out here, by the way? How many piano players know jazz? Play jazz? You do?
Yeah.
You know jazz?
A couple.
Come on, come up here. Come up here, come on. Come up here, come on up here.
Also talked with members of Dave Cobb's production crew.
I work for Dave Cobb directly on this tour, and Dave and I start writing the show in July and coming up with the music and how we want the pacing to go, and he reaches out to the artists and find out what artists want to do certain songs, and then we kind of hopefully push them in directions that we want them to go a little bit, and just start writing the show really and go through that process. Then we go into rehearsals in November and start doing music rehearsals and all that. And then right after that, we go to the first city, wherever that is, for a couple days and do all the lighting and sound and rehearsals and kick it off. It's our main goal is trying to keep things consistent, which keeps things safe and keeps them happy, and they get to perform and do the same show every night and keep it consistent for the audience.
You know, we have a regular band, we use Dave's band, and then I help with arranging the music for the artists. Everybody, they do some of their own music, plus they're doing Christmas songs that they haven't necessarily performed live before. Maybe they had a Christmas album, or some of these arrangements are special just for this show. So we do some unique arrangements, and some of them are ones you've heard before, and it's a combination of all that.
I mix the front of house sound for the audience in different venues across the country.
So everything that we hear out here as an audience is because of what you're doing right there?
Right. Well, it starts there with the guys, and then I just make it louder. The best, as most accurately as I can, to represent what they're putting out. Some of the difficulties we have is different rooms. Every room is different, so we come in pretty early in the morning to set up and tune the system because it's new to us almost every day. So this is the front of house console. It's called the front of house console, and basically it takes all the inputs on stage from all the different band members and amplifies them.
I am the tour manager, which is basically like a glorified babysitter. No, I'm kidding. Basically all the logistics, hotel, travel, payroll, paperwork, you name it, that's me. It's more behind the scenes, but I basically get people from A to B and all the points in between.
Right. So who's the problem person on this tour?
They're actually, on this tour, there are no problem people. Everybody is beyond sweet and super comfortable with it. We're doing 26, 27 shows in 33 days, so we kind of have to be a really close family on this one. So we've all seen each other naked so far. It's no big deal.
Okay.
It takes a team to do many things. It's not just one person that is able to, do it like they say, oh, it was me, but it really takes a team. It takes a village to be able to accomplish this like you see here. It's a lot of people behind the scenes that makes this happen. So as far as being a band leader, it's not just a band leader, it's just being involved and being a team player is important.
Larry and I got in contact back in 1979, and we continued our relationship into the 90s. And then he decided to do, he said, let's do a concert series. Okay, how do we do this? And neither one of us knew how to do this. And we got a jazz roots committee down in Miami. And we put all these ideas together. And we decided to do thematic shows. A thematic show like Vocal Leagues or Super Sax, where you have two artists on the show, and we bring them together to do portions of the show together. And it's different than just bringing in one jazz artist at a time. Jazz, when you mention jazz to people, they think, okay, it's a jazz show, and okay, Spang-a-lang, whatever that is. And you don't sell out. But if you put two artists like we had with the first show here, that was a smashing success. Yeah. So that's the concept, thematic shows.
This is incredible.
It's a really incredible thing, and something, again, we never thought it was going to grow this large. But again, jazz is an important part of American history. And once you let the people know, jazz is not just bebop. It can be Latin jazz. It's just so much in jazz. People say, oh wow, okay, I like jazz. I didn't know I liked jazz, but I like jazz.
There's a great thing about jazz is it's an open. It's an art form that's open. It always evolves and changes, and it includes all kinds of music. There's jazz that's rock. There's jazz that's R&B and funky, and that's what I love about it.
And the evening culminated with Dave Cobb and friends taking the stage. This included fabulous performances by pianist David Benoit, percussionist Sheila E., and special guest vocalist Javier Colon, winner of The Voice Season 1.
High energy Christmas music, spontaneous, fun, collaboration. I've already used 9 sentences, sorry. But it's a great group of people, so much talent on the stage.
You know, just the fact that I'm on an amazing tour. I'm getting to travel the country and travel the world, getting to do what I love to do. When a year and a half ago, I couldn't pay my bills because I couldn't get people in the seats to watch my shows or to see me sing. No one knew that I existed, you know. So it's a blessing, and I'm very thankful for the opportunity that I was given and for the progress that I've made.
Everyone's been asking about the Peanuts theme, and of course you'll hear that. Yes. And then a couple other songs from the Charlie Brown TV special I'm going to play, and then you know, we'll be playing, of course, a lot of Dave's songs and Christmas songs, some real fun ones, really different, unique arrangements, and you'll be hearing Sheila too. She's on
I am so sorry.
Percussion-wise, I try to stay out of the way and be able to play in the holes where they're not playing, or else play right on time with them. And every song is different. It depends on what kind or what type of music, what genre of music we're playing. But it's really, the key is listening to each other. It's like having a conversation. My dad is a musician, he's a band leader, and he's been that all of his life. So I was influenced by what he was doing. For me, I love every single part of the entertainment business, and I say business, because I didn't just want to be a percussion player or a drummer. I wanted to try to do everything.
We're all buddies out here. We spend a lot of time, much more time hanging out than there is playing, actually performing.
There'll be kids jingle belling and everyone telling you he's the cheapest, the most wonderful time of the year is to have happiest seed.
Wow, what an amazing night. Dave Cobb, Dave Benoit, Sheila E., they just tore it down. Javier Colon, the winner of the first Voice program. Just phenomenal. What an amazing group. It was great. Thanks for being here. See you next time. Peace.
Celebrate, celebrate me more. Celebrate, celebrate, celebrate me.
Energetic, uplifting, and it's getting me into the holiday season.
The concert has been awesome. Between Sheila E., Dave Cobb, and Javier, excellent.
I like Sheila E., and I like Javier Colon, the new star from The Voice. Excellent.
Dave Cobb's Christmas concert is the best.
Great show. Lots of great Christmas songs, well entertained, and good performers here tonight. Very good show.
This is for my 31st birthday. I'm having a fabulous time. I play the saxophone in high school, so this is like going back to my roots. It's awesome. Great event.
This concert is really, it's so well put together. We're loving every second of it. Look forward to coming each year.
I love the show. It's totally awesome. Dave Cobb and Sheila E. Oh my God!
Yeah, they're like, I am such a big fan now. I was kind of a fan, but now I'm like a huge fan.
Like,
so great.
Sheila E, got it going down. Dave Cobb, he's doing his thing. I love him. They inspired us with band students at Wheeler, and they inspired us to play instruments more.
We'd like to send out a special thank you to the following. This is Tommy Berry, and you're watching All Access Pass on Best of Atlanta Concerts TV.